Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody, let's finally return back to the discussion of the situation on the euro currency. I hope guys you well done well during the previous turmoil on the Thursday and Friday. So fortunately or unfortunately, but we do not have some significant events right in the nearest future. So maybe market will start to show some more reasonable action that not will be driven by the fears and greed, not by the neurosis and the eve of significant events such as the European Central Bank meeting and the Fed Reserve meeting, the non-farm payrolls, gross domestic product release. So that was really a really tough time on the market. Well, in the today's weekly update, I have posted some rumors and some briefly some news, and we briefly have run through the recent events in the text version of the weekly research. As the fundamental situation, as the situation on the higher time frames, on the monthly time frame, on the weekly time frame, suggest that in the medium term perspective, euro currency probably will continue move to the downside. At least now we have some signs that point on this possibility. Meantime, in the short-term perspective, market stands at the confluence support around 134 area. That is also, as you can see, natural support area, support resistance. Previously was resistance, now market has tested it and that becomes the support. And take a look, market has hit the oversold. So although we have the bearish setup, bearish context on the market, we can't take the short position right here because we at support and oversold, and the probability suggests that some bounce should happen. Another reason for the bounce is reversal swing. So take a look, market has formed a reversal swing. Reversal swing is an action when the market forms greater move to the downside than the previous move to the upside. That's downward reversal swing. And very often market shows retracement, and very often market shows significant retracement when it forms reversal swing. So on the gold market, that's very typical for gold market is 618 retracements after the reversal swing. Euro currency, we know that euro currency likes the 50% levels, but even minor retracement will be useful for us because it will let us to take the position at the bounce. Well, that will be not as risky as taking the short position right at the oversold. Another moment that could happen, I'm not sure that we will definitely see it on the euro currency, because euro is such a currency pair that if it stands in the trend, is a really trending action, it very rare shows compounding retracement. So you could even take a look at this upward action. So we almost never see ABCD retracements. So swing high, move down. Here maybe some sort of the ABCD, but only on the daily, on the intraday charts. On the daily time frame, it doesn't look like the ABCD retracement. So here, although the reversal swing suggests appearing on the compounding retracements, because on the other markets, it almost, we could say that rule of thumb that sell the first ABCD after reversal swing to the downside. Many traders know that. Well, but on the euro currency, it could be a bit different. So my market could show some even minor bounce to the 38 or 50% of that move and start move to the downside. That's also possible. But anyway, we should keep an eye on this potential bounce, because that will be our chance for taking the short position. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we could discuss the levels that could be suitable for that. And personally, I like this one. This 38 resistance 135 area, but mostly I like this level because that is the previous consolidation. And take a look, that is the weekly pivot resistance 1 that will stand at 135.14 area. So here's the number. 135.14. So that will be not better of resistance. That could be, in fact, this will be the first area that we should keep an eye on. I can't exclude that market in general could show some deeper move even to the 136.26, to this 618 resistance area. If market will show bounce right to this area, that will not be the strategy. That will be in general acceptable, because that is the first swing down after the significant move up. So you can see this move up was really significant. Well, and this is normal when the market trying to fade the previous upward momentum shows deeper retracement to the upside. That is just how market works. Well, but as I said, the habit of the gold of the euro currency is show a bit smaller retracements. That's why I think that an area between the 135, 135.70 area, that will be our preferable area for the potential move, for the potential area. Sorry, for the possible open the short position. Also, take a look at this. I just would like to warn those of you who trade on the intraday charts, for scalp traders. So take a look. That market has formed here the small bearish stop grabber. Theoretically, this pattern suggests the taking out of these lows. Personally, guys, I wouldn't bet on this performance of this stop grabber. I don't know whether it will work or not, but if you're searching the possibility to take long position and you trade on the 15-minute chart, on the 30-minute chart, on the long side of the market, be aware of this pattern. Maybe market will form the new low before reversal to the upside will happen. Also, guys, this could lead to butterfly. So if you take a look at the hourly time frame chart, so here you can see it. This could be the left wing. If market will take out of these lows, that could become the right wing of the butterfly. This pattern could appear particularly due appearing of this grabber pattern that suggests taking out of these lows. Well, personally, I have no intention to take the long position with the possibility to trade to the upside, but maybe all you guys have this intention, and just keep in mind this risk that this really could happen. And finally, on the daily time frame chart, although this thrust looks a bit curious and choppy, but theoretically it is suitable for Judnapoli directional pattern, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars to the downside. And take a look, with this retracement, when the market stands flat here, it hasn't hit any significant resistance. So we do not have here even 3/8 bounce of that thrust. So market, in fact, it means that all short positions that have been opened within this thrust down still here. There was not any closing of the position right here, because market hasn't even showed the bounce to the nearest resistance. That is typical when the traders fix profit and exit, take the profit from the position and partially close their positions. Since market stands here in the tight range and hasn't shown any even minor bounce to the closest fib resistance level, it makes me think that all positions are still here, and this makes this thrust down is acceptable for Judnapoli directional pattern. If market will show the 50% bounce or 3/8 right to this area, maybe we particularly will get the brand body, and that just will make our work with the taking the short position more easy. So let's keep an eye on it. So that's in fact all that I would like to say about the euro currency right now. So we have the bearish position, bearish context. All that we need is just a bounce to the upside that will let us to take the short position. Well, I hope that when the new week will start, we will understand how deep this retracement could be. Maybe market will form some sort of the ABCD pattern to the upside. Maybe this will be the butterfly or something of that sort. That will let us clear to understand what particular level should be watched for short entry. But currently, I suspect that this should be an area around 135, 135.70 area.